Hello, my name is Nicholas. I am 28 years old, and this year, 2024, I started a company, and I wanted to let you know how I use AI in that company, and hopefully this helps you kind of push whatever you have going on forward by just a little bit. So, to start off with my website, Squarespace. Whenever you go through Squarespace, they'll give you an option on how to create your website, and you can go through and manually do it, or you can have AI do it for you. Yeah, and I think that was a pretty dope process. It gave me pretty much exactly what I needed from it. All said and done, I had to go back in and do, really minor adjustments just to the appearance, certain colors that I wanted changed, but all super simple and all without having to go through and manually do it in the first place. I got to see what it looked like from their default and just, like I said, make minor changes to it, add verbiage onto certain things that it had already added on there, or take things away completely and start over from scratch, which of course some of that ChatGPT helped me through anyways. And I also use it for making the ebooks themselves that are on my store on my website. So that there, and what I mean by that is there's a few different ways here that I use AI in this process. So I use this AI called Otter, to where you can talk into your phone basically, and it'll take down all the text that you talk, and so you're literally just talking out a book. It's just coming directly out of your head. I made an outline talking through it first, and then using each talking point that I got from that outline, I just expanded on it based on my experience. Whether that was my book on how to win bids in estimating, which is about going a little bit deeper into winning bids versus just the norms, the certain software that I've used per se, or whatever pricing that I would use for the estimate. There's a little bit more to estimating than just those things to winning bids, or estimating and project management, the book that I made for both of those two career paths, since I've been in and experienced both, or the book on how I put down the bottle and how I got over alcoholism in my life, and how that pretty much boosted me to where I am now in my career versus just being a drunk, basically, which is what I was doing in the military a lot of the time. So it helped me write those books. It helped me edit those books. It helped me with the image design for the covers for those books, as well as some of the writing that's on the actual title itself, and how I organize things, with all of that, because you can just ask it to move certain things left, right, up, down in the prompting for, depending picture that you are deciding to make, and it'll do all of those things for you. And let's see, I have used, so before, my idea of marketing was to pay somebody to promote everything that I was going to be doing with my business, whether it was creating estimates for construction companies or the digital products that I have that I'm able to sell through my website as well. But then I realized, why do that whenever there's this? Whether it's YouTube or TikTok, or I have a profile opened up on X, Twitter, I'm able to help make titles with AI. I'm able to help make the actual content itself, give me content ideas for the future based on stuff that I've done in the past. I have actually even been able to take some of the transcripts from some of the videos that I've made and turn that into digital content as well, using AI to kind of scrub through it first and then me put my personal touch on it. But it's in almost every facet of my business, and I don't plan on stopping that anytime soon. In the future, I plan to have the GPT 4.0 model that I have on my phone right now, answering phone calls for me. Once you can get a little bit more talk time out of it, strapped with the full knowledge of my business and what would need to be answered by whoever would be calling through. So I basically have a secretary for $20 a month, which is what I pay for having the most advanced AI models that are currently out there, produced by OpenAI. I'm trying to think if there's any other parts of my business that I've used it for. So, you know what? Just something kind of more simple, like Google Analytics for my website. I was using ChatGPT every time that I got stuck in it to kind of troubleshoot my way through Google Analytics, because some of the videos that I was finding on YouTube weren't specific enough, so I could just take a screenshot while I was working my way through the process and keep going from that point. And then also, I think that Google Analytics uses AI to do some of the tracking and some of the analyzing of the reports that it does. I think I've given you as much value and information on this topic as I can. I'm really trying to think through it, because if everybody could build a business around something that they're doing, or just maybe an ebook, and be able to sell it and spread more information around to people who don't know, haven't gotten the same information, don't have the same people around them as you or I have had to kind of push us in our career and let us know this and that. You can be that for somebody else. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm thinking of where I was earlier this year, whenever I was thinking about going into business and making this for myself, not years ago, but literally months ago, to try and help me out on all the different facets that you can use it for, AI specifically for, to help yourself out, to make you more than just one person, make you more efficient, make the process just easier versus having to sit there and either wonder or take weeks or something like that to write the books that I have. Even during the audiobook. I was using, I basically just read through the book that I had made using the AI in the first place. Like I said, Otter and then ChatGPT to kind of edit it. So I was reading through that, and you know what? There wasn't any AI use there. So you can use this thing called 11 Labs, which basically takes a snippet of your voice. I think it's only like 8 to 10 seconds that they need of your voice. And then you can run your transcript through there, whatever your book is going to be. You can run it through their program, and it'll give you something that sounds just like yourself pretty much, but it's not as good as you just sitting there and reading through your own book. So that's kind of why I chose that option versus going AI with that step. But most other things, if AI can do it, I will let them. I will let it do what it needs to do. I'm not. I use it in my current job, so I feel like if it is good enough for that level of work, then it is good enough, if not better, than what I would need on my side of things, just starting off in business. But I want to bring the same level of quality that I would at my workplace to my customers. So that's kind of where this idea came from, as well as not burning myself out so that I can make more content. There's no way in the course of like a month, I don't even know if it was a month, it might have just been like maybe 2 or 3 weeks that I made the 3 ebooks and audiobooks that I have on my website. So this is something that you can do. This is something that you can find more videos on. This is something I will make more videos on. Like, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel out. It'll help me grow this audience and get this content to a lot more people who could be doing something better in their lives versus whatever they're doing now, whatever salary they're making now. You can make a higher salary. You can probably work less hours. Hard work is not necessary to making either a lot of money per se, or really anything. I'd say creativity, intelligence, imagination, those are the things that you're going to need. That and some you have to be willing to actually do something, take a step, be wrong, because you probably will be, as I have been in the past, and put yourself out there, because if not, how do you know what'll happen? There's so many things that have happened in just a few months that I've been in business, to where people have said, just so far, my YouTube channel, I think, is only 2 months old, that I've helped them, or on TikTok, I've only been posting there for maybe like a good month or 2, and even their content has helped. So you don't know until you try, and that's what I'm doing right here, trying to help you. Trying to help you get out of whatever it is that you're thinking about that's keeping you from doing what you need to do and taking that next step. But, all right. I will catch you guys on the next go around. Yeah, I got more information for y'all.